Okay, so today, boys and girls, we are going to finish off our Claude Monet Japanese bridge painting by adding some water lilies to our lily pads, okay? And so in order to make a water lily, first you've got to figure out what colors you want it to be. And as you can remember from looking at the picture that Mrs. Walker already showed you, water lilies come in lots of different colors. So you get to pick the colors you want. I want you to pick 2 or 3 colors. You can even do, I think I'm going to add a, yeah, that the red might be pretty too. And you know, I really like yellow. Actually, I think I'll do yellow. So I'm going to put a yellow center on mine. And I want it to be white, pink with a yellow, or white and kind of a purpley pink with a little yellow center, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set these 2 aside because this is my first one. I'm going to put a pencil in the center of my tissue paper, and I'm going to pinch this around with my fingers. I'm going to pinch it and try to get it to kind of bend around there. You can even push it all the way up like that, okay? And then I'm going to take, actually I should have done this first. I'm going to take the glue bottle, and we're only going to put flowers on our biggest water lily pads. So this one and this one, I'm only going to make 2. So I'm going to put a little flower right here. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue right there. You don't need very much because it's just a teeny tiny little piece of tissue paper. Then you're going to put that around your pencil and you're going to dot it right there in the glue. And you might have to like take your fingers and kind of pull that down, okay? I sometimes even use my finger to push that in. Then you're going to take your next one and do exactly the same thing. You're going to push it around this. Okay, if it slips off, you might have to hold it on there a little bit to get it nice. And then you're going to put a dot of glue, just a little dot of glue. You don't want to get too much or it'll, oops. And if it falls off your pencil, just put it right back on and set it right down in there. There you go. You can open it up a little bit so you can fit the next one in. Take your next one. Oops, what do I need to do first? Oops, a little dot of glue. I don't want too much, I just need a little. You're going to wrap your paper around it. Okay. And then you're going to set it down in and peel it off. Cool. Okay, so I've got one water lily. Now I can pick out my other colors, but since that one was that color, I think I'm going to stick with that. You might find a color in here like this one. What, did anybody see water lilies that were black? Nope, I didn't either. So if you find a black in yours, which you probably will, don't use black because there wasn't any water lilies that were black. I think I'm going to do mine exactly the same. I want them to match. I want them to be the same variety. And you can do yours different if you want to, but I'm going to try to find a purple, a pink, and a yellow. You know what, I think my yellow is more this color yellow. Okay. And I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to set those aside. I'm going to decide where I want my flower. It should be attached to this lily pad though, because they usually kind of grow up the middle or out the side. So we're going to go right there. I'm going to start with this one. Push it into my paper and wrap my paper around. And I'm going to set my paper right into the glue. Open it up a little bit. Same thing. And when you are done with this, where do you think it goes? That is correct. It goes on the drying rack, okay? Because we want these to dry completely so that our little flowers do not fall off, okay? And you can go and read a book, or you can use the free draw table, you can use the Lego wall, or the drawing wall.